Is it in there?
Yup.
What are you gonna do with it?
I figured I'd put it on my living room shelf, you know, as a nice reminder of our trip to hell.
Seriously?
No. I'm gonna use it to call the Undertaker out. I'm guessing he really wants his thing back.
Why would you do that? You already beat him.
But no one else knows that. If I want to earn the respect, pun intended, of the locker room and WWE universe, then I need to beat him again in front of an audience of actual living human beings.
Now that I've had a week to come down off the Shango dust, I'm a little less sure about all this. So just be careful, okay?
I will. And who knows, if I can lure him into a match, maybe it'll be so big my real parents will finally show up. Crazier things have happened this past week.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hey.
Trey is in the ring with what appears to be the Undertaker's urn.
I have no idea what's happening, but this should be good.
You're probably wondering how I acquired this. But I'm gonna save those details for some other time, mainly because you probably wouldn't believe me. But long story short, I went through hell to get it. Literally. So Undertaker, if you want a shot at taking this back, you'll have to face me at Survivor Series in a... Now come out here and accept my challenge. Come on, answer me. What's wrong? You too embarrassed to show your face after what I did to you in the plains of purgatory in front of your hordes of undead? I told you it was a crazy story.
The Undertaker is here!
This is unbelievable. We haven't seen the dead man in years.
At Survivor Series, you will not survive, but you will. Rest in peace.
Trey's name is on that tombstone.
Trey looks like he might be regretting his decision to summon the Undertaker from the dark side.
Nonetheless, I can't wait for Survivor Series.
Me neither. It might be the last time we ever have to see Trey.
Welcome to Survivor Series, where later tonight we have an epic Hell in a Cell match between Trey and the returning Undertaker.
And if facing the Phenom wasn't intimidating enough, he's dead set on regaining possession of his urn that Trey somehow acquired.
Well, Trey has a list that helps guide his career. Undertaker has a list, too, of superstars he's massacred in Hell in a Cell over the years. Tonight, Trey will be the latest name added to that list.
You have to wonder, what does Trey have to gain in a match like this?
While the risk is certainly high, so is the potential upside. I know it's unlikely, but if Trey could defeat The Undertaker, that would go a long way in solidifying his status as one of the top WWE superstars in recent memory.
I think there's a better chance Saxton wins Commentator of the Year.
Wait, you really think I have a shot this year?
No, I sure don't.
Oh, huge big boot. A striking blow. He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
We'll see if he can sustain the effort or if he fades fast. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Undertaker looking mortal here.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet.
Wasn't expecting that.
What a counter!
Nice amateur takedown. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
The Undertaker knows every game there is, including mind games. Just a nasty headbutt.
Oh, what a forearm! And he's heading back in. Boom, what impact! (1987) Richfield, Ohio, the very first Survivor Series.
And Undertaker showing such creativity.
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free. In the lead-up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second.
Too quick to catch him there.
The Undertaker in a very unfavorable position here.
Yeah, he may exit the cell a different man after all this.
Oh, again! Oh, and he lands it.
Really relying on that tonight.
300-pound running DDT! Oh, he knew that was coming. It won't take long for the aggression to escalate quickly in this one. He's taken to the outside. Simply said, this is going to be a great match.
Oh, good night. Sorry.
The Undertaker got him there. How impressive was that reversal?
Boom! KO punch. Boom! Elbow right to the back.
No way. Astounding power.
He's got his best opportunity right in front of him.
He somehow did it. Trey has defied all odds to defeat The Undertaker.
This definitely quiets any doubts that people might have had about Trey's legitimacy.
I'll admit it. I had those doubts, but what Trey did tonight was truly impressive. Maybe this guy's the real deal after all.
And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned the Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat the Undertaker. You all witnessed that, but could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha. Joke's on you.
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
The following
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Believe it or not, guys, some are saying that the champion comes into tonight's match as the underdog.
I don't know if I'd go that far, Cole. Yes, the opposition looks steep, but this is the champ we're talking.
The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. The women's title is up for grabs. There's been women's titles defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh-wee. Oh, again! Up on their shoulders. Single leg drop kick. Boom, what a forearm. She's gaining momentum here, guys.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
In the corner now. The Empress of Tomorrow wanted to begin her WWE career at NXT because that's where women's wrestling is being revolutionized, and she wanted in.
With all due respect to NXT and the rise of that group of superstars, when Asuka made the jump to the main roster, the lights became brighter and the competition more fierce.
This kind of match turns into chaos so quickly, but Byron, what should we be looking for from these competitors?
You have to go all out from the opening bell. This is not a match where there's a feeling out process.
It's human destruction, and in the midst of all the bedlam, you've got to be able to compose yourself. Your emotions can't overtake the need to win the match.
I want to follow up on Byron's interesting point about Asuka's move to the main roster. Corey, you wrestled around the world, but you understand when you come to this company, it's a completely different level.
Well, that may be the case. You have to step up when you enter WWE, and I think Asuka knows she has no breathing room to rest on her laurels.
Asuka turns it around. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Rear European uppercut.
Running knee. Women's title up for grabs.
Harsh impact.
It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification. And here we go.
Another one bites the dust to the champ.
That one landed, that's for sure.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today. Back between the ropes.
Big open hand strike.
She returns the favor there.
A striking blow.
DDT.
This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Ooh, what impact. One of these two will be walking out here as champion, while the other will be left to pick up the pieces. I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts. Had it scouted. Knee right to the gut.
It only happens once a year, ladies and gentlemen, and you're a part of it. It's the revolutionary pay-per-view known as TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
Right to the jaw.
Oh, you could pick up your teeth in section 112.
Kick right to the midsection. She's looking relentless now.
Yeah, something lit a fire under her, and she is going strong.
Oh, my goodness, this is not good. Uh-oh. Shot to the back. Rolling cutter.
Looks like the champ is going to retain. Asuka's just getting overwhelmed.
Let's go back and take another look. Heads up the ladder. She's climbed the ladder and has her hands on the prize.
I don't know about you guys, but this looks like quite a gamble to take at this point in the match.
I agree with you, Corey.
Bringing it back between the ropes. We've got a climber. The ascent begins. Reaching up, this could be it.
Now you got to finish the job. Gosh, what a match.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Asuka turns it around. Whoa, it's another reversal. Looks like she has a real chance here, guys.
She's gonna do it. This isn't over yet. The champion retains.
Take a look at how the Empress was haltered tonight.
This was another great moment.
I just love it when the women put on a show like that one. You can see right here the moments that made this match a great one.
And still the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Impressive victory for her here tonight.
I knew she was going to win the whole time, Michael.
Thank you for spending part of your Sunday with us. I think you'll agree the action seen here at TLC is unlike any other. Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge, but that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with the 4 or 5 count, maybe, or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not going to give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we need help, so we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it going to be, Red?
Yeah.
That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision.
Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
The following contest.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Yeah! Time to hop aboard the positivity bus, gentlemen!
And representing the new...
Here comes... SmackDown Live's new GM has put Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages, with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM, so I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark. Whoa, not so fast. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. She's forced onto the defensive now.
Look, I'll give the Irish last kicker this. If time has proven anything, it's when Becky Lynch gets on a roll, her opponent better watch out. On a side note, I must admit, Lynch has some of the best arm drags since WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh, straight forearm.
Really just laying it in.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet. How about another?
She's receiving a last kicking. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
I'd like to add something to what you said about Becky Lynch, Corey. The Irish-born superstar has incredible offensive ability. You can tell when Becky starts to take over a match. And yes, the arm drags are definitely an homage to the Dragon.
And Michael, when Becky Lynch starts to heat up in the ring, her opponents usually get burned by some straight fire.
Balor looking on his game right now.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Look out!
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. Oof. On the move.
Picking up speed. Incredible elevation from the big man.
No, kicks out in time.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
Oh! Has his opponent up.
This is about to be over because here comes the big ending. And that might be just enough to win.
There it is. Now the question is, can Big E finish?
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Elbow drop. Ooh, bullseye.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up. You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is just absolutely huge. Things not going how she'd like.
Becky Lynch setting up for the...
Can she do it here? And there's the kick out.
Just needs to do more damage.
Oh, there it is. He's got it cinched in to disarm her.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably...
That should do it right there. Gets Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Not yet.
Not. She scores big with the counter. Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Double knee backbreaker.
Now it's Becky Lynch fading a bit. Oh, it's coming. Cover. Shoulders are down. No, that may be the closest I've seen a referee's hand come to hitting 3. Straight punch. Jarring. Running leg drop. Stringing together some big moves here.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Elbow drop.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Oh, had that well scouted.
Wow, what a sequence. What a clothesline.
Ouch. No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
And again, yet another counter.
Here's the arm wringer.
Leg drop. Becky effectively targeted the arm there. The Irish last kicker telling her opponents how she really feels. Becky Lynch with a great shot.
Great reflexes.
She's licking her chops. She's calling her out.
She's going to try it again.
What a stop to the... Will it be? An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
She goes for the cover. I don't know how she keeps kicking out.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
We've got a cover. Real close, too close for comfort.
Wow, Becky's showing some serious heart right there, and she's still alive. Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker.
So smooth.
Spinning heel kick. She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
That is a beautiful thing to watch.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Oh, my God. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Big forearm smash.
Oh, a heel kick.
Right on point.
Boom, what a forearm. Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Evading possible disaster there.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. Falcon Arrow! That's gotta be it. 2!
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Oh, a heel kick!
Right on point.
Harsh impact. Shoulders down. Oh, man, that is as close to a pinfall as I've ever seen.
She is queuing it up again.
What a stop to the back of the neck.
Picture perfect execution.
Is it enough here? That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners.
Wow, now that was an impressive victory.
Any way you slice it, that win right there is beyond important.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.
Oh, residents of New Day City! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power!
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome, everyone, to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best-of-5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Pete Dunne has the wrist captured. Just a brutal series of kicks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Joint manipulation by Dunne. He's absorbed some damage already.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
He's looking a little stunned right now.
Yeah, definitely off of his game.
Oh, right to the face.
Oh, stomping away.
Just a barrage from Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, he found another gear in his racing right now.
Pete Dunne is all about the intimidation. He's a man of few words, but actions like holding that United Kingdom Championship in his teeth as he glares at his competition down the ramp sends a message to his opposition.
Yeah, that message is you're about to become the recipient of a pummeling courtesy of the Bruiserweight.
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal.
Oh, man!
Ouch. Pete Dunne loves to dissect his opponent, just like he's doing here.
Taking his time. Oh, my gosh.
Momentum, the big M, the key word. It can switch and change at any time.
What a hurricanrana.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Pete Dunne answering back.
Oh, huge big boot.
With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
Don't know if it's going to make a difference, but Kingston is playing mind games now.
Ooh, no luck against Dunne there. Too quick.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Man, oh man.
Boom drop!
I love that move.
With a and this has got to be it! Oh, how resilient was that?
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up.
Look at the height.
Trouble in paradise!
Can it be capitalized?
There's the cover. Can he do it? Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that? How? How?
Leaping high. Now momentum is...
And the cover for the win! Oh, somehow.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
And this is all...
More punishment to the core.
That'll leave...
He thinks he has it. No, another kick out.
How in the world?
Unreal. High impact crossbody. And it's Pete Dunne answering back. Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
This is going to be big.
Perched up top.
Diving leg drop.
Here's a cover.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, Kingston takes it.
What a win.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
Extremely impressive win, guys.
But Bruiserweight Pete Dunne always has more than one plan. But in the end, none of them worked tonight.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
There, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare!
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
Any way you look at it, Sheamus has the power and ferocity of an uncaged lion. The Celtic Warrior comes to the ring looking to mercilessly destroy his adversary.
Boom! What a forearm!
And now Big E is starting to take control.
Well, he's tapped into a power source I wasn't sure he had. See if he can keep it going.
Big E trying to get inside his opponent's head. What else is new? Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. Bro kick. This could be it. Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up at a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be one win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks.
I think I heard my music.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Guys, my heart just turned into a theme park of happiness.
The following con.
Welcome to Balor Club. With the series now tied up at one victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the five of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Jumping stop to the gut.
Check out Xavier Woods' offense. Oh, what a forearm. Balor hoists him up.
Nah, not yet. Too early. Producing a trampling. Oh, again.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
He planned for this and could still rally. Xavier Woods dictating this match. Unfortunately, he's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee. Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and
You got this. Then after that...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way...
The man has come around.
And...
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red, as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the Series Inter Championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Oh, bam! Suplex.
Head scissor applied.
Something to keep in mind when squaring up with Becky Lynch is the last kicker can just as easily lock you into submission as she can realign your spine with a suplex.
Yeah, it's obvious. Becky Lynch's repertoire is impressive. What concerns me the most, Cole, are her vicious strikes to an opponent. I'd say they'd cross the border of illegal.
Nice body kick. Effective arm drag. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
How about another?
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
As we mentioned, something that's become a trademark of Becky Lynch is her ability to dominate an opponent in a split second. And Corey, it's outrageous to imply that Becky breaks the rules in her matches.
The first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion wants to show that it doesn't matter who you are. When you play with straight fire, you are going to get burned.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
she's dazed in the corner there.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Trap the arm. To the neck breaker. She is just dominant right now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Snap suplex. Off into the pin.
Tried for it early.
You're going to need your back adjusted after that one.
You know, I'll tell you, she's one of the most talented women's... Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
It is so easy to stay in touch with your superstars 24/7 in a variety of social media outlets, including WWE's own Facebook page.
Oof, kick finds it.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
DDT.
2, 3.
Oh, that'll hinder your modeling career.
6, 7.
Great women's action here in WWE.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
DDT.
Fight.
2, 3.
Back in from the floor.
Got the arm. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Uh-oh. Phoenix splash. She's got the shoulders down.
1, 2.
What's it going to take to keep her down?
She just will not give up, Cole.
Elbow drop. And she's getting fired up here.
She's flipped a switch and the light is on.
Oh! Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
1, 2, 3.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner.
But guys, wait.
Uh-oh. Well, this match will continue. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
That is what I...
wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome.
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still.
Oh, well.
Go get 'em, champ!
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask. Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have...
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
Those ominous back.
This is it. With the teams tied at 2 wins each, it all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be him right now.
Suplex!
Kick to the gut and, oh, brutal forearm.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Stomping. Ouch.
Axe handle finds the mark.
That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
He's executing on his plan perfectly.
He's a guy that can turn it on whenever he wants. Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Elbow drop. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star. Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Ooh, what impact. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little uneasy.
Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second. Is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the Best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is going to send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart, and I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
This man is a bad. This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering. Jeez, right in the heart.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Big forearm smash.
Oh, no, inverted atomic drop.
And guys, we're seeing Angle in a tough situation.
He was the favorite for this match, but that's changing rapidly.
Angle's gonna need intensity, integrity, and intelligence to get back into this match. Ooh! Whoa, Angle dodged that one.
He still got it.
To the outside he goes.
Trying to create some separation here, Cole.
Tough spot to be in. He's in control. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
Watch this here. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Boom, what impact.
The Olympic hero is taking no prisoners.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title. So I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 262 pounds. And introducing the champion from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE. Great agility there.
Oh, man. Jumping clothesline. What agility.
6. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Overhand right lands.
DDT.
Eludes the attack. Dropped with a back suplex. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, again. Oh, he's really taking it to him.
Man, this is not good at all.
I'd like to inform the WWE Universe that they need to remember that Adam Cole has dominated the ranks of every promotion he competed in before honoring NXT with his presence. And don't ever forget.
Big reversal.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Let's put the focus back on what you informed us of, Corey, and that's Adam Cole's impressive career before coming to NXT. It's an internationally acclaimed resume that includes many singles and tag team titles.
Yeah, that resume also includes competing in the Tokyo Dome, Michael. Actually, that match was against Undisputed Era cohort Kyle O'Reilly. Back then, Adam Cole knew what being too sweet was all about.
The champ looking out of sorts.
He's lost much of his early confidence.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Oh, boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Holding on. Again, not again. A third time.
Just ruthless.
Folks, I would not be surprised if we were looking at the crowning of a new champion here tonight. I don't recall the last time I saw a more focused challenger.
Again, the championship title at stake in this contest. Great evasion. Whoa, it's another reversal.
Oh, nasty impact. Down in a hurry.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
Oh.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about? I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion.
I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
Looks like things just got a little more undisputed.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
A striking blow. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, again!
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display. Down in a hurry.
If the manner in which Adam Cole debuted in NXT wasn't enough, look at his body of work since then to see how vicious this man can be. Everyone having victims to this man's assaults.
Look, I don't know why you're acting surprised. The Undisputed Era founder knows it takes brute force to get the job done and win championships. He shouldn't have to apologize to you or anyone else for that. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
That is a great reversal.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Something that was recognized earlier was Adam Cole's trail of destruction since coming to NXT. I think it's obvious that he will do anything he can to get ahead, no matter who gets hurt along the way or what it costs.
I feel like I'm the adult at a dinner table with a bunch of whiny kids. All that matters is that Adam Cole is a proven winner.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, Just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own. Oh.
He evades the attack.
Lightning fast reflexes. These two heavyweights have worked their entire lives for this, and the night has finally arrived. We'll see who will claim the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Big time escape right there.
Just when you think your opponent was neutralized.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
And again, yet another counter.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
Yeah, we'll see if he can sustain that effort as we move forward.
Elbow drop.
Stomping down. Gets out of the way.
And fast.
Championship on the line.
What a boot!
Thus far, it's been a phenomenal championship match. Who will win? Who's going home with the title? He's made it to the top, but can he finish?
The end is almost near.
The challenger is in some big trouble.
The cage has completely destroyed him. He can't take much more.
Adam Cole isn't looking like much of a playboy now.
Zach, then you've never seen a playboy in your entire life.
And now he's made it all the way to the top of this steel cage.
Say goodnight, folks.
Harsh impact.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. Never say die attitude out of him.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Looking for the finish.
Oh, able to counter.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
The effects of this match are showing on the champ.
Things are only going to get worse for him in there.
Here we go. He's made it to the top of the cage.
Boom!
Ooh, what impact. Oh, nasty impact. Oof.
Ooh, oh, what impact.
What will he do now that he's made it to the top?
Almost there.
Hits him with a counter.
Up the cage wall he goes.
The champion retains.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
Bang! Up on their shoulders. Boom! Clothesline.
Harsh impact.
The challenger's looking shaken.
He needs to adapt if he wants to steal the win in that steel cage. Big clothesline.
Cover for the championship. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Still seems a little early.
Oh, what a counter. Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Oh, read him there.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Great agility there.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
He's been quickly taking control here.
Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up. Oh, nasty impact.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
He's not looking great, but never count him out. Oh! Uh-oh, could it be?
The champ has this one in hand now. The pitfalls of gravity, Michael.
Adam Cole is still undisputed for a little while longer.
He weaves out of the way.
Ooh, well measured.
Double axe handle smash.
Finds a way to reverse.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Gets out of dodge there.
Belly to belly. The challenger being outclassed here.
Yeah, he's being torn apart in there.
Adam Cole isn't looking like much of a playboy now.
Saxton, you've never seen a playboy in your entire life.
Oh, nasty fall. Boom, what a kick.
Nice amateur takedown. Look at this raw power.
Into the pin attempt. Two.
Wow, I am impressed.
Uh-oh, could it be for the championship? And the champ kicks out.
So resourceful.
Boom! He's definitely being the aggressor here.
Not sure he'll be able to sustain this for long, but he's in a groove, right?
The champion into the cover. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
How'd he do that?
Oh, can you believe that? Nice amateur. And he's going after the torso again.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to realize you should attack the injured area, which is what we're seeing here.
How impressive was that reversal?
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Elbow drop. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 1, 2. I don't know how he keeps kicking out.
I can't believe it, baby! Adam Cole lives on!
Never do that again.
Nice amateur takedown.
Bang! Are you kidding me?
He got out of the way.
Boom, what impact.
Harsh impact.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? 2. And a near fall. Dangerous.
Look at this raw power.
Sit out power bomb. Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
Scoop slam.
Oh, impressive counter.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Oh, nasty impact.
Turning the momentum to his quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 1, 2, 3.
And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE
Title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kinda hoping Rhonda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
Hey man, you probably won't get this until after your match since I assume you're not checking your phone right now, but just in case you are, I wanted to wish you good luck against Drew McIntyre.
The mixed match challenge starts tonight, and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you going to tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
It's the self-proclaimed things are about.
As the mixed match challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just moments ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The real issue here is Riley Flash hasn't won a match in like 30 years, if ever. Red might as well be out there teaming with a sack of potatoes.
Ooh, shredding all over their opponent.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys. Spinning heel kick. She seems to have gained the advantage here.
She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
A striking blow.
Heavy duty right hand.
Oh, straight forearm.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Wow, what a sequence. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Carmella may be in a bad way here. One thing nobody could ever take away from Carmella is that she will forever be known as the first ever female to win a Money in the Bank ladder match.
She's definitely etched her name in the history books, but Michael, let's not forget that her victory didn't come without its fair share of controversy.
Comes in off the tag. Suplex. Double axe handle. Elbow drop.
Leave it to Saxton to call Carmella's Money in the Bank victory controversial. Of course, you also failed to mention Carmella backed that win up with a second Money in the Bank ladder match victory just days later.
I definitely give Carmella credit for that one, Corey, but I can't justify the first victory.
Look at this. Man. This match grinded him down a little.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, no, inverted atomic drop.
This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far.
Oh, EC3 making them think twice.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Back now inside the ring.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism. Jumping elbow drop. He might have been waiting on that one.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Double axe handle finds the mark.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. He's starting to struggle here. Elbow drop.
relentless at this point.
Not sure where he got this much energy, but he's definitely feeling.
Oh, his feet are on the ropes. His feet are on the ropes.
I expected as much from him tonight. And EC3 easily getting the shoulder up.
Kick right to the midsection.
Suplex! Elbow drop, big time!
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Oof. Here comes an atomic drop.
Known as a high flyer.
He wants it one more time.
And look at the quickness by EC3.
Wow. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Oh, no, inverted atomic drop.
Oh, clothesline.
All the way to the top. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Here he goes for the win.
1, 2. Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
His shoulders are down. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
He's in a bad spot now.
Yeah, he's got to find a way out of that corner.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match. Carmella with a nice reversal. What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure? Back now inside the ring.
Oh, well executed back suplex.
Carmella is feeling good right now, but she better find a way to finish this thing.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Boom, right across the back of the neck. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Carmella is taking control.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Spinning heel kick. Shoulders down, this could be it. And a kick out.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Changes her fortune there. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Oh, what a chop block. Oh, heavy duty right hand.
Soul kick. Side Russian leg sweep. Ooh, well measured. Carmella with a nice reversal. Lariat.
Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist. And it's Carmella answering back.
Oh, drop kick.
Right on the money.
Shoulders down. I don't know how she keeps kicking out.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's always been a woman capable of great bursts of activity.
She's got the shoulders down. Near fall after near fall. What a battle.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, sit-out slam.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Bringing it back into the ring. Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Hurricane Rana for the pin and the win.
Yes.
The resolve this woman is showing right now is absolutely unreal. Straight punch. Crashing down hard. Here's the cover. That ends this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
Now you just got to take the win and build off it.
With that win in the books, we must now...
The following contest is...
There is only one. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. He's hit. Oh, you're looking at the future right here.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca.
Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense. Not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Harsh impact. Tagged in. Since day one of arriving in WWE, Ronda Rousey has always said she wants to earn what she gets. Rousey is driven to have the respect of those that she respects.
Yeah, and Ronda has all the money she ever needed and all the time she ever wanted to spend it. But she chose to pursue this career as a WWE superstar to show that she is more than just a fighter.
That offense taking a toll on her.
Rousey on the attack. Call the cops.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
Speaking about Ronda earning her keep, Byron alluded to how Ronda isn't here for a quick... She's here to be the best. That said, some of our female superstars are a little embarrassed at the attention and opportunities Ronda's had.
Well, major opportunities came quickly for Ronda, true, but remember, she was challenged into them. She came into WWE with a humble attitude to rise up the ranks, but she just found herself at the top faster than expected.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
And again, yet another counter. Oh, clothesline! So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match. Oh, an elbow drop. Back now inside the ring.
Oh, saw it coming.
Just endless knee strikes.
Straight punch. Rousey going for it. Piper's pit.
Not sure how much more Bianca Belair can take.
I'm not used to seeing this. Striking combination.
Big forearm smash.
Boom, right to the jaw.
Oh, you can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Boom.
She's got her in her sights.
Rousey takes her down.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
And will this be it?
1, 2, 3. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
I don't know where he gets the energy, but it seems endless right now.
Plenty of fight left. Wow. Oh, boom. He's taking some good hits.
Stomping. Ouch. He just cannot be caught.
Nice amateur takedown.
Dream just barely got out of the way. He's taking it up top.
From the top, he misses the target. Short flight, but a rough landing.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Look at the height.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
Whoa, he works his way out.
Oh, what a forearm.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Super kick.
He's looking a little off balance.
Oh, again.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something. Maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Ugh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
It's the American.
The critic of the critics. And the War Goddess. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial pass affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who are calling themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kind of like that.
I bet you do. He continues to press forward.
He's feeling good about himself, that's for sure.
Evading possible disaster there.
Oh, stomping away. Did you hear the impact?
Sami Zayn starting to struggle.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember.
With the roll-up. Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Tagged in.
And off the tag is Sami Zayn.
Reversal. What a counter. Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American Heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their Mixed Match Challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
She's taking charge here.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Spin kick to the midsection. Trap the arm. Into the neck breaker. Not looking good for Ruby Riott here.
Now trampling the opposition.
Up on their shoulders.
How did Ruby Riott turn that one around?
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
2017 was without a doubt a huge year for Aleister Black, Byron. Not only did it mark his NXT debut, but Black also beat some pretty big names in 2017.
That's right. You got guys like Velveteen Dream. They all fell at the hands, or should I say feet, of Aleister Black.
Single leg drop kick.
Here's a cover.
And Ruby Riott quickly kicks out.
That's all right, Cole.
A striking blow. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Not what she was looking for. Wicked body shot.
Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot.
Ruby Riott is in full control.
Wow! Into a powerbomb.
Oh, and she makes an escape.
Probably looking to catch her breath, I would guess.
Look at this.
Boom.
Nice.
Cover! I knew she could do it.
Byron listed some of the big names Aleister Black defeated in 2017, but in addition to that, the Dutch Destroyer also cleaned up in the NXT Year-End Awards.
Yeah, that he did indeed, taking home 3 awards, including Male Competitor and Breakout Star of the Year. Though, for some reason, I doubt Aleister Black has them displayed proudly above his mantle.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Oh, nice right hand.
Jarring impact. Things are looking bleak. This could do it!
Shot block.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Boom, what impact. Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied. Yes.
Dragon suplex. Showing some quickness.
And this match can...
This could be big. That puts her in total control.
What a display of athleticism.
Heavy duty right hand.
That should do it right there.
1, 2, 3. What a win to end this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
Big pinfall.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The infamous Riley flashes. She's gone from terror. This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
DDT! Things taking a turn for her now. Elbow drop! She's gaining momentum here, guys.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
Oh! Again! Producing a trampling. Wow! Elbow! Oh, what a kick! Not what she was looking for. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, drop kick. Right on the money.
Oh, what a kick!
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Setting up.
Uh-oh. Shot in the back. Rolling cutter.
And just like that, it's all over.
All that's left is the 3 count.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
You can't take much more of this.
This is all but over.
Oh, my God. Moonsault!
You see that height.
dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Saw that one coming. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Going up top. Look out.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Oh, my God.
Proving tough to catch.
Scoop. Power slam. And shoulders are down.
She saw the opening and got the shoulder up.
Gets the tag. Drop kick.
Right on the money.
Up on their shoulders.
Straight punch.
Jarring. This could mean trouble.
For the win! Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Uh-oh, submission move. She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Oh, a heel kick.
Right on point.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Uh-oh. Shot to the back. Lariat.
She's queuing it up again.
Rolling cutter.
Glad I put my money on that guy tonight.
Another big move.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
She is just dominant right now.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Straight punch.
Jarring. This is going to be big, one way or the other. Bringing it back into the ring.
Full Nelson applied.
The Dragon Suplex.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Oh, look at this.
This superstar. Blade. Complete control here. This is awesome. Oh, heavy duty right hand.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Wow, what a sequence. That'll turn your lights out.
Go. Reverses. Can she take advantage? Harsh impact. see it again? She just created a prime opportunity.
Shoulders down.
1, 2, 3.
No, oh, that was so close.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Rear European uppercut.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's definitely energized, but
She's trying one more time.
What a stop to the cover here.
1, 2, 3.
Red and her former trainer, Riley Flash, are your mixed match challenge winners.
I think Red might be up for sainthood because she just performed a miracle in winning this with Riley Flash. That's the only way to explain this.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her? Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what, quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got a ride with her one time, and besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission match.
Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalya, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
He's fighting hard, and it's paying off.
Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
Before he ever set foot in WWE, Samoa Joe is a world-traveled veteran, racking up championships in promotions across the globe.
And before WWE, the Samoan submission machine had already done battle with the likes of John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and AJ Styles throughout his storied career.
Nice amateur takedown.
We touched a bit on Samoa Joe's storied career. Despite his pedigree, the thought of Joe entering a WWE ring seemed to be relegated to only our imaginations.
And I am oh so glad to see his presence is a reality now. Samoa Joe has done anything and everything there is to do in sports entertainment except reach the highest levels of success in WWE. But I believe it's only a matter of time.
And no luck against Joe there.
Whoa, huge big boot. Oh, kick right to the gut.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Bam, what a slap. Champ taking the worst end of the exchange. Got the crossface applied. He's just about there. Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Big boot. Big takedown right there. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake. Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Oh, man, low clothesline.
Thus far, it's been a phenomenal championship match. Who will win? Who's going home with the title? I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Very difficult position to be in right now.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
The challenger not looking good right now.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here. No way. Astounding power. Smooth transition.
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he...
Giving a piece of her mind now.
And I'm not so sure she can afford to do that, Cole.
From behind.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Reverses. Can he make him pay? An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.